drink cracks.
Drink crack sound effect also. Two of them simultaneously.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a running thing that every time we start, we both have a drink to crack open, and we.
Yeah, we always start with a gag, and then it always doesn't work.
The gag
what
is
is
that
this with opening gags? We always do opening gags.
Yeah, and they never work.
They never work. I think we had one successful one once on Coastercraft, and then it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, we're a lot greater distance apart today.
We are more socially distanced than ever before.
Yeah, because we've now got 2 microphones.
Yeah, that's true, and it almost killed itself. That was fun.
Yeah, it kind of fell out of the holder.
That was an exciting.
That would have ended badly.
It wouldn't have helped.
There was only one place it was going.
That's the ground.
And that would have made a loud noise.
And then broken the microphone. How thrilling of a topic to begin with.
Welcome back. We've been gone a while. We've been 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
I think it's 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
I've lost track of the world.
Because we're currently in the 6 weeks holidays.
We are
in the United Kingdom.
For now.
Maybe more if the country goes to hell again.
Oh, it's all gone bad.
And the first week was the first week that we did it, and the second week we did it. We're now in the 4th week, right?
I don't know.
Right?
I think we're in the 5th, aren't we?
But then there would be 7 weeks. Right? Because
this is an incredibly boring topic. How are you?
Yeah, okay. I'm good. I've not really done much.
You haven't done anything at all?
No.
Me neither, really.
I mean, I started solo streaming, but that.
You did. You started solo streaming.
I did one, and it went all right.
Okay,
played some Star Wars Pod Racer. It was a good time.
That was a good time. So let's go back to the past.
We've got to go back, Marty.
Oh no! So at least you have something to talk about.
To the
school trips. I got thinking about school trips the other day.
Well, those aren't going to happen anymore.
Oh no!
No way you're cramming 50 kids in a 30-seater coach anymore.
You want to bet? No, but we used to go to. We still do. Yeah.
We used to go places and do things with the school.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What was it when we went on once? Was it
Alton Towers?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm talking about the bad ones.
The bad ones. We went to Cadbury World.
I didn't go to Cadbury World.
You didn't go.
I don't remember why. I think I was not in the country.
Yeah, that's the problem when you're trying to go to Cadbury World. If you're not in the country,
you kind of can't get there.
You get a dinghy.
You do get a dinghy.
Get a dinghy and a little paddle.
Yeah, just swim. It's long distance swimming.
Very long.
No,
across the channel.
I think the worst school trip ever has to be Tesco.
Oh my god, we went to Tesco and made donuts.
Yeah, we went to Tesco. It was
it wasn't even finished being built.
It was half a Tesco.
We went into half a Tesco, made donuts, got little paper bags, and I think we got one of those, those shopping bags that fold into the shape of a ladybird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of those as well.
I think I lost that immediately.
I have no idea what happened to it. I think my mom used it for a few years, and then it just went.
Yeah, we had some great trips.
Yeah.
I think once we just went to the woods.
Yes.
And sat there.
Yeah, that did happen. We also went to Bliss Hill.
For those of you who don't know, which is everyone, Bliss Hill is a ye olde Victorian kind of town place.
Yeah, and we just sort of went in the woods there, even though there's a whole thing.
So we're not going to the actual place. We're just sitting in the woods.
Because at the very back of it, there's a path that leads into the woods, right?
Yeah. And
then that eventually leads onto some old train tracks, but it's mainly just the woods in the middle of nowhere. And they just took us up there, and we just sort of sat there because there's seats up there. They're in a little circle. It's a little ritual ground.
Like where they perform the daily sacrifice of the witches.
To make sure that the place prospers.
Yeah,
the museum prospers. And then they sacrificed us. No, we sat in a circle, and I think someone was there, and they talked to us about
Jesus.
Victorian times. Maybe Jesus, maybe.
I mean, we did go to a Christian primary school.
We did. That's changed me as a person, I think. I have a deeper appreciation for Far Cry 5's Christian cult.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with going to a Christian primary school. I just think it was a weird place.
It's definitely a different experience to most people's primary schooling.
You kind of feel like that no one there really cares about the religion or wants to have this daily worship, but it's kind of just, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it because it's a Christian school, but no one, not even the teachers, seemed like they were, like, religious at all.
No.
It was
Every
weird.
classroom had, like, a little Jesus on a cross.
Yeah, that's true, and we had to sing hymns every day.
No, what was weird is we prayed to God.
Yes.
Surely we should have prayed to Jesus.
What's the difference? I mean, apart from the fact that Jesus is, like, God's son. Well,
I guess it is God, I guess.
It's, by proxy, it's sort of...
Richard Dawkins. Richard Dawkins, is he about now? Do you just
that's
phone him up?
That's an odd shift. I don't think I'm really aware who that is.
He's the really atheist guy. He's like a big, like, biologist who's like, atheism.
You say big atheist guy, all I can think of is The Amazing Atheist.
The Amazing Atheist?
I've seen places of that man that no one should have to see.
Pardon?
Oh, there was a big leak.
Of his Amazing Atheist?
I mean... Okay, basically, so you know bananas.
Yeah.
I've seen some things. That was on YouTube as well. That was on YouTube.
Well, that proves how awful YouTube's content filters are.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, though...
That was there.
I mean, we've talked enough about religion. That's enough for today.
We went from Christian primary school to The Amazing Atheist with bananas and hot water.
Wait, what?
Oh, dude, that was...
Please tell me about this.
Basically, frying pan full of boiling water, he's pouring on his junk. Don't know why. I don't know. He didn't look like he was enjoying it.
What sort of sick man does...
I don't know. I mean, he was already a pretty sick man. You can just tell by his content.
The YouTube recommended feed.
He just sort of screams and bashes the floor.
That was definitely in someone's recommended.
I think it's probably in mine. That's why I ended up seeing it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. The YouTube recommended feed. What is going on at the moment?
I don't know.
I keep getting recommended like Arabic FIFA 08 videos. And I'm like, I have zero interest.
I just keep getting recommended like the most pointless and useless things that I have no interest in whatsoever. In fact, I'm gonna open my YouTube recommended right now, and
let's play the YouTube recommended game.
The YouTube recommended game. Everyone at home, get your YouTube open. We're gonna compare how
we're gonna try and scroll through our YouTube recommended feed while still talking into a microphone.
We just hold it forwards. Okay, the first video is a Star Trek video. Don't care about Star Trek.
I've got mini DVDs, LS Mark. These are all relevant.
I've got regular show. Lego Harry Potter minifigures. This is scarcely relevant to what I'm interested in.
Yeah, these are all quite relevant actually. Yeah, this is I built the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System. That's cool.
I had that in my recommended.
Cat has a crazy deep meow. You know that video?
Oh, hell yeah.
The cat's like, meow.
But then, like, I just get, like, Jack Black shaving his beard. Like, I'm not interested.
Jack Black is terrifying on YouTube.
Yeah.
He scares me.
I keep getting Doctor Who essays for some reason. I've never watched
like
one.
That full fat videos, is it that does them a lot?
Yeah, I like full fat videos, and I have done for a while, but I haven't watched them for a long time. But I still get every single... Oh, is it Harry's Moving Castle that does the Doctor Who ones? I think it's a bit of both.
That's probably a bit of both.
And it was the same situation with both of them. Like, I stopped watching them. Not out of anything mean. I just didn't like either of their opinions on the Rise of Skywalker. But then... yeah, so I sort of stopped watching them, but I still get them in my recommended. But none of the videos that I would actually be interested in that they've made since, like, they still do like Star Wars ones, Marvel ones, and I'm interested in those because that's what I like. But I only get the Doctor Who ones. The last time I watched Doctor Who was about a decade ago. Okay,
yeah,
actually, no,
I don't really care about it anymore.
It was at the beginning of the female Doctor.
What's her name? Jodie Whittaker? Is that it? I don't know. It could be anything.
It could be anything. Jodie sounds right though.
You could say Shambhala Bing Bong, and I go, yeah, sure, that checks out.
Shambhala.
In other news, I've got ceramic cats over there now.
So you have? I didn't notice those. I'm trying to commentate while just slowly revolve around the microphone.
Well, they were a gift from someone.
From someone.
They were like a death gift.
A death gift.
Like, I'm gonna die. Have these ceramic cats.
That's quite sad.
It is quite sad.
They're cool cats, though.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Let them go. Doing the whole little ceramic thing.
We're not going to give you a picture of the cats.
Because this is...
The podcast.
The podcast.
Podcat.
Pogcat.
My cat's not very well.
Pogcast. No.
It's got ringworm
Felix
now.
isn't. Is that just on top of the previous...
No, all the other stuff's fine. He's eating again. But he's got ringworm now.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's arguably better than what was wrong before.
It's not even a worm. I used to think ringworm was like a worm that had, like, I don't know, was rings.
No, it's not like a sonic worm.
No, I think it's something to do with mushrooms.
Sonic the Hedgeworm. Why did you look up there? Sonic?
I don't know. I was just looking up there and there's nothing interesting.
Visual
apart from,
gag.
like, plastic IKEA plants.
Tom Nook's over there.
Oh, Animal Crossing.
And Joey, who's fallen down. I think it's Joey. I don't remember their friends' names.
Animal Crossing, though. Oh my god, I just want a Switch.
Yeah, me too, but...
I can't afford one.
Nah, me either.
Well, I could buy a Switch, but then I couldn't buy anything else.
I couldn't. I just couldn't.
I thought the Curb Your Enthusiasm music was just gonna like start to play then.
Yeah, I think the deafening silence is a good replacement there. It's just the awkward.
You know, I think the primary school tangent was actually a good primary school tangent.
What, you want to go back to primary school?
Not really. I'm
No.
trying to think of like bad like school memories. I remember dinners at school.
I remember the same kid repeatedly being targeted for knife crime.
Who?
L.
Oh, I know Larry.
Larry MacDonald.
Larry MacDonald.
That sounds like a comedian. It does, doesn't it? It's the most generic comedian
And now
name.
at the Apollo, it's Larry MacDonald with his...
He just comes out with a really strong Irish accent.
His topical observational comedy
about
on urinal cakes.
Feminism and urinal cakes.
That's his title of his special, Feminism and Urinal Cakes.
We just invented a Netflix comedy special.
Anyone can have a Netflix comedy special.
That's true. You don't even have to be funny.
No, anyone can get
Literally
one.
anyone who just goes on stage and makes jokes.
Yeah.
You got a comedy special.
Adam Sandler's got one, which is a prime example of someone who's not funny having a comedy special.
Yeah. But prime examples of people getting multiple because they are. We've got John Mulaney.
Oh, we love John Mulaney.
We love John Mulaney.
And he may have killed Princess Diana.
He might have.
But legally, we are not allowed to talk about that here.
No. Moving swiftly on.
We were on about primary schools.
This is a really weird tangent. It keeps taking us to really strange places.
Yeah. Teacups and tangents.
Teacups and tangents.
We
need a jingle.
Well, we do kind of have like the intro jingle, which
That's true.
I managed to lose every week and have to remake every single week.
That's quite impressive, especially considering that we've only been doing it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am.
Stay alert.
Had to clear my throat.
Control the podcast. Save ears.
Who's
Primary schools.
Primary school is.
Primary school dinners were just disgusting.
Apart from the lasagna, which was the only thing that I liked.
The lasagna was quite nice.
I have a weird memory actually of in year 4, I was like one of the only children that liked the lasagna, and no one else did.
Imagine this scene, like this cartoonish scene of you with your like tray of lasagna, like celebrating, and there's all these other crying children just crying into their Findus lasagna.
It was more along the lines of I enjoyed it and my teacher enjoyed it. No one else did. So everyone left like half of their food, and me and my teacher just decided that we were going to share it between us.
Just like.
So we had like 4 persons portions of lasagna.
You just walked around picking up lasagna.
Well, no, it's from people on our table.
Okay.
It was from within our circle.
Oh, I thought this could be like Mission Impossible lasagna heist.
That sounds like the next Garfield
just
special.
Like crawling on the floor.
Garfield
just
4.
Like cutting a hole in the table, reaching up, grabbing lasagna, pulling it down.
You have to wear like a cat mask, like a ginger cat. You have to.
Yeah.
At that point, you're already halfway there.
Did you have lasagna on Mondays?
I don't know. I think it was Wednesday.
I hate Mondays.
Minimums days. Oh, that's a reference. I can't remember what it's a reference to.
I don't know either.
It might be Quentin Reviews. I'm not certain. Quentin Reviews has done a surprising amount of Garfield content over the years.
Well, everyone has done a surprising amount of Garfield content.
I can't say they have. I don't think everyone has.
I'm pretty sure Tom Scott has done at least 85 videos on Garfield.
That is true, actually. There's the Garfield 1, Garfield 2, Garfield 3, 4, 6, 5.
5. Obviously, you can't forget 5 with that classic moment.
Yeah, with the one where Garfield says, "Hey, John. Lasagna." And then the video ends.
Wow, we are really rambling today.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point. This is what you're here for.
Well, what I was on about was school dinners were always quite bad.
Sorry, it's just like I've been keeping track of like the amount of tangents that we've got on. We've still been on the subject of primary school, and somehow we've gotten to 3 completely different places: Netflix comedy specials, Tom Scott, Garfield crossover, and whatever the first thing was that was like horrible.
Larry MacDonald, never forget. So school dinners at our
how can you just go school dinners
at our primary school weren't great.
No,
it was like at Christmas was like the only time where you were like, right, I'm gonna have my dry slab of sliced turkey, which is probably just from Aldi.
Do you remember the cake? That was literally just sponge cake.
It was always
the most plain sponge cake.
We always had like
icing.
Sponge cake with white icing, and then sometimes some sprinkles.
Yeah, and then it would just solidify and then go like dry in
and
the
nobody
heater
wanted
thing.
it.
No one wanted it apart from the people that poured lavish amounts of custard on it.
Oh, but the custard was lumpy.
I don't like custard anyway. I like chocolate custard.
Well, I think sometimes they did like chocolate custard. They did regular custard. They also did pink custard at one point.
If they did chocolate custard, I had that probably. I don't remember that much.
I mean, there is a certain amount of nostalgia with like those primary school iced sponge kind of cake sort of things.
Yeah, it's like it surprises me that even in our level of education now, they are still available. That is still something that you can purchase.
No one wants them, but yeah.
No one does, but the option is there.
It's like that one guy that has soup every day.
Yeah, I don't get that. No, who buys soup at school?
Who thinks, for lunch at school, I'm going to have soup?
Yeah, right? Soup is the worst meal. It's not filling. It's not interesting. It's just runny stuff that tastes like other stuff.
Soup.
That you dip bread in.
It's runny stuff that you dip bread in.
Yeah, that is all it is.
Well,
it's not a meal.
I think soup...
Unless it's like noodle soup. Noodle soup's cool.
Oh yeah, I only ever have soup when I'm either... no other options or I'm ill.
I only have it if we're out and my parents have got like a flask of tomato soup.
They're like, "Hey yo, you want a mug of soup, bro?"
Like, yeah.
Yeah, hit me up.
Fill me up.
Flasks. What could you put in a flask? There must be like...
I have a flask. I've used it twice.
Like a hip flask or a flask.
The flask. The hip flask gets used.
I got given a hip flask once, and I didn't want it, so I don't remember where it went.
Wow, what an exciting story.
No, you know when you think, I'm sure there's something funny that's happened to that. Oh no. But flasks, like, what's the weirdest thing you think that's been put in a flask?
Pizza.
Really?
I don't know, that was just where my mind went.
Cup of pizza.
Just to put a pizza in a flask, keep it warm. Pour it out later.
No, pasta. Spaghetti bolognese just in a flask.
That would work, though, is the sad part of that reality.
A flask of spag
Is that a flask of spag bol?
I think that would genuinely
would
work.
Probably work.
If you mixed it quite well.
Yeah, you just put it in there, you shake it like a cocktail. That was a visual gag. Can't do this. You know we have to do one every week.
Yeah, of course. It's a visual gag that you can't see.
It's a visual gag that you can't see.
Yeah. But, yeah, so spaghetti bolognese in a flask.
Again, from primary school. It's a spag bol in a flask.
You could put chili con carne in a flask quite easily.
I don't like chili con carne. It's not...
My eyebrows were very angry.
You were infuriated by my Mexican distaste for it. Mexican food's really hit and miss for me. Fajitas, hell yeah.
Oh, I love
enchiladas,
fajitas.
Yeah. And then everything else, just kind of like, yeah. And unless it's... I mean, like, do you remember when our school did, like, Mexican bean wraps for, like...
No, it was
3 months.
Now, listeners, this was called an Indian burrito.
Oh, that was it.
Which basically meant...
Well, it was a Mexican burrito for the first week.
For the first week, it was a Mexican burrito. It was nice.
It was alright. There were too many beans for me.
Too much beans.
Too much bean.
Has it got beans in it?
It's got beans in it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, John.
Sorry. But yeah, and then the next week, they were like, this is now an Indian burrito.
And then that was all we had for a month, maybe 2.
It was every day.
It was every day. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. It was the same thing every day. Because basically, our school decided it would be a good idea. This is a while ago now. I touched the thing. This is going back like a couple of years, but it was when we were in secondary school, which was a while ago.
A time ago. An unspecified amount of time ago.
A while ago. It was a while ago.
It was a while ago. It was Wayback Machine.
And they decided to try and like replicate fast food for some reason.
Yeah, they wanted to be like cool and hip and young, like, yeah, we can cook, even though they couldn't.
And they employed a company that made meals for
they were called Love Joes.
And they'd worked with like Thorpe Park and stuff, so I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, we thought, oh my god, we're going to actually have food that doesn't make us want to gouge our eyes out.
Yeah, but it was still cooked by the school. The school still cooked it.
Which is the problem.
Which was already the problem. But the meals weren't like fast food at all. It was weird stuff. It was sort of what you'd imagine street food to be in different countries.
Imagine an alien came to Earth and said, I want to see your street food.
And then they just sort of examined a bunch of street food places, and then they created one of their own to commemorate their journey.
And there was no consistency between this food at all.
No, they one day they were in Greece, the next day they were in the US of A. It was just
you had like
whole hog.
Indian burritos.
They put cheese on a burger bun.
Wait, what?
It was halloumi, which I suppose it makes sense.
They had halloumi burgers.
They were actually all right.
They had like chicken tikka burgers, which basically meant it was chicken in a bun.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever our school did burgers, it was always just the item in a bun.
The item in a bun.
It was like, it's halloumi burgers. It was just cheese on a bun.
However, one thing I do miss is school pizza. Proper school pizza.
The square
Minecraft
pizza.
Yeah, I actually always really liked it.
Yeah, it's got a weird nostalgic soft spot for me.
Yeah, it's always got a weird taste, and I quite liked that taste.
It's so unique. I've never tasted anything like it since. I've never had pizza that tastes like school pizza.
And how do they do it? I want to know the secret recipe.
I want to know. We storm the schools, find the pizza recipe, the square pizza secret formula.
This week, the nation was seen in riot as they hunted down the recipe for school pizza.
I'd go and riot for school pizza.
School pizza and spaghetti in a flask.
That's the name of the episode.
Hey.
School pizza and spaghetti in a flask. What a combination.
What a combination. But yeah, so school pizza was always something I quite enjoyed.
Yeah, it's one of the few good meals that we had in our school.
If they started a restaurant that just was like a pizzeria that just sold like a square, thick, crap school pizza.
And sometimes you get like one of the soggy patches that was just mush.
That was an unlucky day.
That was a problem, but the rest of it was cool.
They were thick boys.
They were. It was like a Hovis loaf.
Yeah.
With sauce, bit of cheese.
Well, my sister used to do this thing called a pizza sandwich.
Now you've got my attention.
And she thought she was like a culinary master. This is the same person that was baking a chocolate cake and thought, I ran out of cocoa powder. I know hot chocolate mix will do.
Not. I kind of want to try that. I want to know how that went.
It was disgusting.
I can imagine.
But yeah, so she was showing me this amazing recipe for a pizza sandwich.
Right.
You get your bread.
You get your bread.
You get your bread. You get your bread.
You get your bread.
Now you go past all this bullshit of making dough.
Yeah. You get the bread.
Get the bread. Get 2 slices of bread.
Slices of bread. Got them.
On each side.
In my hands.
What you got to do now is
you got to
tomato ketchup.
Okay, we're already in the deep end.
So she's there. She gets the tomato ketchup. She squirts it on the knife, and she like slathers it across both sides of the bread.
Okay.
Because this is kind of your.
So you're on the road to a sausage sandwich at this point.
Yeah, but this is like, imagine, you know how you butter your bread.
Yes, but with ketchup.
Or you mayonnaise your bread.
Or you mayonnaise the bread.
Still weird. Do you mayonnaise your bread?
All of it. You just open the loaf, put it on the side, pour mayonnaise on it, rub,
a mayonnaise
stir
sandwich.
thoroughly. Stir it thoroughly. Put it
Yeah,
in some boiling
so
water, make it
back
mush.
back to reality. Well, this isn't reality. This was like 8 years ago. So you've got this. You got your
Okay.
base.
You got your bread. You got your ketchup.
Then you get a block of cheddar. We always have mature cheddar, which makes this
The
even
whole block?
worse. You just like throw it
Just
on.
put the whole block of cheese.
No, you grab a grater.
You grate the cheese. That's great.
Hey,
That was loud.
That was
It
loud.
wasn't too loud. It was kind of loud.
so you grate cheese onto both sides. So now you've kind of got a pizza.
Kind of. Almost.
But the final step, and this was only on
Is
like
it pepperami? It's pepperami!
it's sliced pepperami onto the bread.
I used to do something very similar, except I would use like baguette bread.
That's a thing, though. That's a thing.
And then I would, instead of ketchup, tomato puree.
Yeah, that's like a pizza sub thing.
Yeah.
You
And
get
then,
them at Aldi.
oh wow,
Other supermarkets are available, and we do recommend them.
we do.
But
I mean, apart from Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's is kind of crap. I don't like Sainsbury's.
yeah, I don't recommend Aldi either.
Aldi's okay. I don't mind Aldi.
Morrison's though.
I don't like Morrison's. It's not that I don't like any of the food or any of the service. It's just, you know, sometimes where you just go somewhere and you have a feeling and you just don't like it.
Yeah, you step into Morrison's. and you're
Morrison's is that for me.
like, I have a bad feeling about this.
Every single time, I just don't like Morrison's. I go in Morrison's, I'm just like, well, I don't like it here. I don't know why,
Imagine like a little kid walking into Morrison's going, I don't like Morrison's.
but it's a real problem because they do my favorite pizza. The make your own pizza at Morrison's is completely
It's-
unrivaled.
They've got a salad bar.
They got a salad bar. Salad bar's cool. I used to love the bacon bits when I was
Oh,
when I was small.
Yeah, bacon bits are cool.
You put some of like the chicken pasta and then just fill it with bacon bits.
Well, I was at Pizza Hut recently,
Okay.
and obviously that we're just sticking with pizza, and they're known for like
Pizza,
but
Hut's-
with their salad and pasta
Salad.
bar, which is closed at the moment, obviously.
Yeah, which is a shame because that's the best bit.
So
That's
you
the
could've-
only good bit.
You
of
could have
Pizza
like got
Hut.
your own bowl of salad with the meal, but you didn't want to.
Yeah.
But they offered bacon bits,
Yeah, the
but
best thing.
we kind of realised it was with an asterisk.
Oh no. Is it like bacon flavored bits?
Yeah, it was bacon flavoured bits, and they were disgusting. They tasted like
How could you do that?
Frazzles gone wrong.
I don't like Frazzles.
Frazzles are disgusting.
I don't get it. It's annoying as well because you get like, you know those like pub savouries packs where you get like the scampi fries and the bacon.
Oh, they were
ones?
nice, and the cheese fries, which were always the weird.
Scampi
Yeah.
fries are amazing.
Yeah,
Scampi fries are
scampi fries are great.
like top tier of snacks, right? But then you get the bacon ones. I just got to put them at the bottom.
They're not good. The
They're
cheese
not-
ones are better, and the cheese ones are disgusting.
I don't even remember the cheese ones. What are the cheese ones?
They taste of fake cheese.
As most fake cheese things do. I actually got something from Lidl yesterday that I was excited about trying. It was like a pasty, but it was ham and cheese.
Oh,
And I was like, it sounds interesting. I
Yeah.
assumed it'd be okay, but it's like artificial cheese sauce
what?
with tiny chunks
No, we
of
went to
ham.
Sainsbury's.
Oh wait, it might be from Sainsbury's actually.
We went to Sainsbury's and got this. It was like this cheese, chicken, and bacon pasta sauce. We thought, okay, we got a couple jars of this. Like, well, we can make some lovely pasta with this. No. I genuinely wanted to vomit afterwards.
Brilliant. Yeah, dude.
It was like 2% real cheese.
This pasty has upset me. It was yesterday morning I ate this.
Is this your breakfast?
This was my breakfast yesterday because.
Well, if you can have a ham and cheese croissant for breakfast, then you can have a ham and cheese pasty.
Pardon? A ham and cheese croissant. Would you mind elaborating on that, or are you just going to leave that there?
Okay, well, you get a croissant. Or a croissant.
A croissant.
Croissant. You cut it in half.
Okay.
Open it. You've never been to Europe, have you?
No.
They do this.
This is already foreign to me. For me, croissants, you get the little lip at the top and you unravel it, or
oh my God, that
you
was so much
take the
fun.
ends off. That's the other one. Because you know, like there's like that little separation in the ends. You take the ends off, and then the gooey bit in the middle comes out with it. That.
Okay, well these croissants don't have a gooey
bit of jam.
These croissants don't have a gooey bit.
Why?
They're just plain butter ones. So you cut it open.
I don't like Europe anymore.
You cut it in half like it's a bun, like it's a sandwich.
Right.
and then you get some. This will be like a pre-sliced slice of cheese.
Like a lovely French bread.
No, but like the cheese will be like Edam or something disgusting.
I like Edam. Edam's cool.
Well, disgusting cheese. It'll be disgusting. It always is. And then you get some slices of ham.
Okay.
Which are like, have a questionable pork content. You close it shut again, and boom.
Why? Why? Why?
It's like a ham and cheese sandwich, but you got a croissant.
It's a ham and cheese sandwich, but worse. You took something sweet and put cheese and ham in it.
Add some salt, then.
I am salty over this. This is too far.
Do you salt your croissants?
I had a proper pretzel for the first time.
I love pretzels, like salty pretzels.
Like a big one, like one of the proper boys.
Oh, I love
pretzels.
That was
an experience.
I love pretzels though. I like them.
Yeah,
not like the little like ones that are like rock solid. Like
I like the little ones.
I like them. They're really nice.
They're sort of a Christmas snack for me because at Christmas you
Twiglets.
get those assortment trays of like cracker snacks.
We get one like every year.
Exactly, it's like basically tradition.
We get that and like a cheese board, which no one ever eats, and then it goes out of date. And then next year we go, let's not buy the cheese board, and then we buy the cheese board again.
And also crackers. You buy like a cracker selection to go with the cheese board, but no one eats the crackers because no one wants crackers because you got the little animal cracker savory variety packs. Yeah. And then you get the ones with the sesame seeds on, and then you get like the chili ones and the cheesy ones. And don't forget the little ducks that has got salt on.
The cheese balls. Have you ever had these? Like, you get the massive Twiglets tubs.
If it's the football ones,
that one,
I hate them.
They're disgusting.
They are awful. I tried one. I was almost sick. I don't gag at food much if I don't like it, but that made me gag.
Christmas has some weird foods, but I think we should probably save a full dive into this topic for the correct time of year.
Yeah, we're going into deep dive of Christmas savory snacks.
Jeez, there's some weird snacks though.
Yeah, that's true.
You bought a ham and cheese pasty.
I bought a ham and cheese pasty. Put it in the microwave. Got it out. Started eating it. It's like artificial liquid cheese with these little tiny chunks of ham in it. It is disgusting. Oh. It's got the same sort of consistency as like snot. But it's like, it doesn't even taste of cheese.
Snot pasty.
It's like snot, but like a really weird color of yellow. Like a pastel yellow.
Like kind of gooey.
But it's not gooey, it's just slimy and wet. It's sort of like a... Actually, a better one is, like when you get those like cartons of milkshake and they're really thick? That consistency.
You could have poured it into a glass.
You could have poured it into a glass. But it's like a pastel yellow... air quotes cheese. A visual gag. It doesn't taste of cheese. It doesn't look like cheese. It doesn't smell like cheese. It's just gross.
Smells like cheese liquid.
It tastes like artificial cheese.
What an alien thought artificial cheese tasted like.
It's almost as if, those like horrible plastic cheese slices?
Like the American ones.
Yeah, those. Blended up with some milk poured in, and then mushed, and then sieved, and then sort of blended better.
I don't mind.
And then it goes all thick, and then you pour it in a pasty and put some little bits of ham on it.
I don't mind the American cheese slices.
I don't like them.
But they're literally only for burgers.
I don't like them. Everyone puts them on burgers. I don't like it.
What do you put on your burger instead? Do you put some liquid cheese on?
I don't really like homemade ones because of plastic cheese. It's just completely put me off them. But if I do have one at home, it has to be done right. It has to have proper cheddar cheese, nice bit of lettuce on there, some good ketchup. Nice.
Ketchup. So we're in the summer right now, and that's like a lot of people having barbecues.
Yeah, I haven't had a drink for a while.
And I hate barbecues.
I like barbecues. I don't like barbecues. I like barbecues.
Well, I
haven't been to a barbecue for a while. Oh, that was close.
I don't really like burgers that much.
I like takeaway burgers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about barbecue burgers. So some like Frank from Hull is just cooking them on the barbie, and then you got
where's Frank at your
hot
barbecue?
dogs. A lot of the time, barbecued hot dogs are interesting.
No, I like barbecues. I like barbecue food. I like the smoky flame grilledness of everything.
Oh, we bought some we did actually find some barbecue stuff we liked. They were like these chicken and chorizo and pepper like skewers that you'd barbecue, and they were so nice. Thanks, Morrison.
Oh yeah, no, I had those as well.
They're so nice.
They are. They're pretty good.
Really nice. I like chorizo, but no one else I know likes chorizo.
I like chorizo.
It's because like,
well, now you know someone.
There we go. The more you know. Let's start the chorizo fan
Just
club.
a good old spicy sausage. What's wrong with that?
Spicy sausage.
We love a good spicy sausage.
You know, pop it in your spaghetti flask and away you go.
I want Tesco hot food counter back.
It's been gone.
It's been gone for too long.
Time.
It's not okay. The spicy, you get nice Cumberland sausages, the little spicy sausages. Those were nice too.
Nuggets.
Chicken wings, chicken nuggets, chicken drumsticks. The Chinese drumsticks. We want them back. Bring it back, Tesco.
Hashtag bring back the deli counter.
Hashtag bring back the hot food counter at Tesco.
They've got no samples anymore either. Like, you know, that was like a...
Well, I mean, that's kind of a given. Current climate.
Yeah, it's a bit warm for samples, you know.
That's not the climate I was referring to. I mean, the fact that we're kind of in the midst of a global incident.
Incident? Wait.
Insulation.
Insulation.
Jimmy Insulation.
Larry MacDonald's insulation jokes.
Larry MacDonald's insulation firm.
Larry's career went
The Netflix
downhill.
special didn't pay out well enough. He's got a white van. And
Everyone's got a Netflix special.
Everyone can get a Netflix show.
Hang on, I think we need to make some calls.
Yeah, the Tea Room Netflix adventure.
Teacups and Tangents on Netflix. So.
Oh, my nose. I've taken my tablets today, but they're just...
It was such a weird... It was like my nose.
Yeah, it's... Thank you, Mr. Man with a...
Thank you, Bikey.
Crappy bloody exhaust. Christ.
Oh, it was a car.
It was a car.
That's not good if I thought the car sounded like a bike.
Yeah, it's something that people do to make their cars sound cool, where they just sort of put like a bigger exhaust on so that the noise rumbles more and makes the engine sound deeper, but it just sort of makes it sound bad and ill.
My car isn't very well. It rumbles.
But you get people that do it to like a Vauxhall Astra, and then they just put like a big exhaust on it, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm a sporty boy."
Car, like a
And
Beetle.
little...
Like imagine it on like a little Volkswagen Beetle.
Beetles are cool though.
No, like the new ones.
I haven't seen the new ones.
They're big eyes.
Big eyes. Since when do beetles have eyes?
I don't know.
Like the car, not actual beetles.
I don't
Beetles
know.
have eyes,
Well,
like actual ones.
I'm on about big headlights. I don't know. I'm lost.
Big headlights.
Have you got anything else to add to this conversation?
Disney Pixar cars, when Mia and Tia flash their headlights, is boobs. That's all I've got to say.
Is that all you've got?
That's all I've got to say.
So is that the note we're going to end on?
No, we can't end the whole thing on that. That is not a good note to end on. Well, how long has it been? How long have we been here?
It's been 38 minutes.
That's not long enough. We need a tangent. Stop. Ryan was drinking. I yelled stop, and he laughed.
I was mid Coke Zero.
You were mid Coke Zero, while I'm mid Pepsi
Ooh.
Max.
It's August. Eat Out to Help Out has been a thing Monday through Wednesday at the moment.
I haven't been. No.
Well, I was with some people and we thought, let's go McDonald's. As you do.
As you do. Massive queue.
I was with no.
Oh.
We got in quite quickly.
That's surprising.
I was with unnamed people, and we went to Pizza Hut and then we went to McDonald's.
As you do.
As you do. And a friend of mine, let's call him Craig. You already know what I'm on about. Who's most likely to do something stupid?
Yeah.
It's Craig. Fuck off, Craig.
No.
No.
We like Mr. Craig.
But yeah, so Craig bought a lot of orange juice and milk.
Oh, yeah, you said about this.
Craig must have bought about 10 orange juices and like 5 cartons of milk, and like 2 Happy Meals.
It reminds me of have you seen the Comedians series? The comedians on hoverboards, comedians on bikes. I can't remember who did
Comedians
the series.
in cars getting coffee.
Yeah,
With Jerry Seinfeld.
No, I think it was an iDub series where
YouTubers on hoverboards getting KFC or something.
Yeah, but they called it like
Bell.
comedians, and then there was like the gag where he bought like a bunch of milk from McDonald's and he just like gave it out to a bunch of kids that were just like there.
Comedians on hoverboards getting McDonald's, I think it was.
I think it was that one.
Because I think he did one with Vsauce.
Yeah, he did one with Vsauce. Who I wouldn't class as a comedian. He's funny, but he's definitely more informative.
Yeah.
Like I don't, he's not just there
Who
like
buys
explaining the visual spectrum, and I'm just like, oh, that's a knee slapper.
Knee slapper. Who buys milk from McDonald's though?
Young me, I did.
Children, yes. Adult people, I genuinely once I was in McDonald's.
Well, there is a reason that there is like minions on the carton.
I saw an adult man. It must have been mid-50s.
Hell yeah, never broke a bone.
He was there with his milk.
Yeah.
He's had a regular like burger and fries.
Okay.
But he'd gone out of his way on the menu to pick milk to go with it.
Yeah.
It's not a milkshake.
He got strong bones.
He needs to keep his bones strong.
He's gonna keep his teeth nice and healthy.
Maybe like ask for the burger to be cooked in milk as well.
I like milk. I drink milk.
I do like milk. I do like drinking milk.
Good. I had a drink of milk before I came here. I think I left it on the table actually half full. That's gonna be cheese soon.
Do not resume that milk.
Do not resume. Do not resume the milk. I don't know. Maybe my dad noticed and drank it. I don't know.
I think on that note,
what are we? Do not resume the milk. Do not the cat.
Do not the cat.
Do not the pandas. You were there.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We were in the board games aisle.
Oh.
And then do not
the pandas.
Do not the pandas. That was funny.
There's Fortnite Jenga now.
There's Fortnite Jenga. There's Fortnite Monopoly. There's Fortnite.
Don't buy a Fortnite themed board game.
Well, I don't get it.
No, it's stupid.
I'm a big apologist. There we go. That's the word.
Yes,
Apologist for Fortnite. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time. But I don't know why you'd want to buy Fortnite Jenga.
Why not?
I don't know. I just see the game where you get guns and cute cartoon characters and murder each other, and I don't think, oh, you know what, this would make a tower stacking game.
Obviously.
That's exactly what I want.
I bet there's like Connect Fortnite.
Now that you've said that, I really hate that you said that, but I am in agreement that probably does exist. I don't want it to, but it might.
Connect 4 for a victory royale. So, I think on that note,
yeah.
Thank you for joining us for
Fortnite Jenga.
Fortnite Jenga.
Fortnite Jenga, the podcast.
And Spaghetti in a Flask.
Spaghetti in a Flask.
With School Pizza by Larry MacDonald.
Larry MacDonald got stabbed at school several times.
That's what drove him to the Netflix comedy specials.
And then that failed. And
he just walk on stage and go, I got stabbed.
And then it failed because no one watches obscure Netflix comedy specials. Anyone can get one. No one watches them.
Yeah.
And then he fell into deep depression and bought a white van with the money and started a plumbing business. Was it plumbing?
I thought it was insulation.
Insulation! I knew it was something like that. Some sort of household service.
Yeah, so...
This has been the life of Larry MacDonald.
Yeah.
Thank you for eating with us today.
Never forget Lazar MacDonald.
Never forget Lazar. We love Laz. Larry MacDonald. That's the name of the episode. Larry MacDonald.